Today, surprisingly, it's going to be a semi-positive video. I know all the time, JbowenDaMan, all he does is rant. All he is angry. He only wants to say negative things about Call of Duty, trust me. There's reasons to why a lot of my commentaries are mostly rants. I do what you guys enjoy the most. So I know that a lot of you guys find it entertaining to hear me rant. I know it's humorous, I know it's enjoyable, and it's relatable as well, I hear a lot. So that's why I do a lot of my rants. And also, Modern Warfare is just a trash video game in my personal opinion. I'm not saying it's, I'm not downing anybody for saying it's good. No, I know it's people out there who really do enjoy it. It's people who follow me who really do enjoy it, and that's good for you. It's just my personal opinion. You have your personal opinion. Like I always say on this channel, everybody's personal opinion always matters. But today, I'm probably going to title this video a little bit on the negative side because I know that's what that's what you guys click more often. And I guess it's going to still be semi-relatable. I'm not going to make it completely clickbaity. It's still going to be a negative point to it about Modern Warfare. It's just, I want to talk a little bit about Call of Duty 4 and World at War and what made these games two of my favorite Call of Duty games ever made. Because for people who have been following me for a minute, you know that Call of Duty 4 and World at War, the originals, not Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, I'm talking about the original Call of Duty 4 and World at War, are two of my most favorite Call of Duty games ever made. And it's honestly night and day when I go from a game like Call of Duty 4 and World at War and switch straight over to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's extremely noticeable with the differences between the three titles. Well, three, because I'm talking about Call of Duty 4 and World at War. And the reason why I'm not mentioning other games like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, maybe even Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, because all those games fall into the same category as Modern Warfare 2019 as well. They're not as bad as Modern Warfare 2019. Don't get me wrong, they're still very decent games. It's just they all fall for the same exact thing. They all have the same thing wrong with all of these titles. And like I said, I feel like at the very beginning, Call of Duty was at its best, like anything else. Any other franchise out there at the very beginning, that's usually when the games are the absolute best. But in my personal opinion, I don't think Call of Duty had to go on this downward spiral after they released Call of Duty 4 and World at War. They could have continued to make bangers after bangers after bangers. But after time, you could see them slowly try to basically improve upon their video games when there really wasn't anything that needed to be improved. Now, the reason why I think Call of Duty 4 and World at War, because that's probably what you guys are waiting to hear right now. I'm sorry for rambling on all the time. But the reason why I love these two games very much is because of the simplicity of these two titles. They don't go overboard. They don't try to overwhelm you with stuff. Like I always say in other commentaries, Call of Duty World at War. Great game. Great gunplay, and it's not too much crap. There's not a lot of cheese that is packed into Call of Duty World at War. And please note, I'm going to be saying cheese a lot in this video. But it's true, it's not a lot of cheese in Call of Duty World at War. The only really things I can think of were the noob tube, what else? The noob tube and martyrdom. That's literally it. There's no flash grenades. There's no stun grenades to get easy kills. There's no cheesy equipment that can track you down or any specialist cheese that can give you a free easy kill. It's literally all gun skill. If you cannot shoot a weapon in Call of Duty World at War, you couldn't really improve. The only way that someone could get easy free kills is by using martyrdom, so they can get, a quick little easy kill if the enemy wasn't paying attention to the grenade that was dropped next to their body. So basically, at the end of the day, what made World at War so great, in my personal opinion, and a lot of other personal opinions as well, is because of the simplicity of this title. They didn't have to pack it with cheese to make it a good video game. It was good because it was a good game. Same thing with Call of Duty 4. Yes, there was probably a lot more cheese in Call of Duty 4 compared to World at War, but overall, it was a fun game. I mean, the most cheese that there was like frags times 3. I guess a stun grenade as usual, but stuns are always obnoxious. Sniper rifles, and that's about it. I mean, some people can argue that Jug and Stopping Power were very obnoxious, but they both counteract one another, so you can always choose Jug if you want to get that extra health, but if someone's using Stopping Power, it's not going to matter. And if someone's using Stopping Power, I mean, I guess you could use a Jug. I mean, you see, it's ways to counter one another, but other than that, the cheese is down to a very minimum amount. At the end of the day, in Call of Duty 4 and World at War, it all comes down to gun skill. If you're good with your weapon, you're good with it. If you're bad with your weapon, you're bad with it. There's nothing else really to say. But just like my homie GCP said, and for those who don't know, GCP is an amazing commentator. You can find his channel in my channel section. If you go to my actual YouTube page, click channels in the little tab section where it says videos, community, playlist, stuff like that. It should say channels, and you'll be able to find GCP's channel right through there. Amazing commentator. But he also mentioned that, Activision at this point only cares about the money. They want to make sure that the noobs are satisfied, and since the noobs are the largest player base, they need to make sure that they're satisfied so they can get all of their money. So that's the biggest issue, I feel like, when it comes to Call of Duty at this point. And after Call of Duty 4 and World at War, I feel like that's when they started to finally understand that the new player base was where all the money was at. And once all these other games came out, like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghost, Advanced War, every single Call of Duty game after Call of Duty 4 and World at War had to add in something extra, whether it was annoying death streaks or ridiculous perks or specialist bullcrap that give you easy free kills. There's always something that they had to implement into every single Call of Duty game. Modern Warfare 2, NoobTube's one-man army. I mean, it goes on. The list goes on through every single Call of Duty game to date that they tried to make the noobs have a more enjoyable experience. I don't understand why they always had to do that, but to me, that's why the franchise has always been on a downward spiral of just coming to being extinct, to nobody wanting to play it anymore, even though that's completely beyond the case because obviously people want to play Call of Duty. Modern Warfare alone sold millions of copies, let alone their Warzone game mode, which got millions of downloads, and also they're making millions of dollars literally every single day off of microtransactions alone. Call of Duty isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but as a old school COD head, in my personal opinion, that's why I've been getting annoyed with all the recent Call of Duty games. I really can't remember any of these COD games in their prime that I've actually talked about in a positive way on my YouTube channel. World War II, I talked completely negative about that game. Black Ops 4, talked completely negative about that game. Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, all these games, Call of Duty Ghost, even though Call of Duty Ghost I enjoyed, but like all these games, like I said, it was always something negative I talked about these games, even if I did enjoy them, which I did enjoy Call of Duty Ghost, I did enjoy Black Ops 3, I did enjoy Infinite Warfare, but during their prime, they annoyed the crap out of me. During their prime, they really pissed me off, and a lot of people would blame that on the Call of Duty cycle, but me, in my personal opinion, it's because of all the cheese that's implemented into the game on day one. Usually after like 5+ years, you don't really expect people to use the cheese in that video game. Usually it's just the better players who want to revisit these titles to see how they are playing. And you don't usually see too much cheese. Like in World at War, it's very rare that I see a bunch of people using Martyrdom. It does happen, don't get me wrong. There's still weird people who 10 years later still want to use that annoying perk to get a quick, easy kill in a 10-year-old game. But it's not very often. But when it does happen, trust me, it pisses me off, but it's not very often. Compared to Modern Warfare 2019, where you'll see noob stuff being used every single game, every single second, because it's the brand new Call of Duty game. It's the newest game, has the most players playing it right now, and has the most cheese. But back in Call of Duty 4 and World at War, I didn't have any complaints, especially in World at War. I never complained at all. I loved the game. From day one, since the day I bought it, until it finally ended for the next Call of Duty game, I thought World at War was a masterpiece. Campaign, great. Zombies, amazing. Multiplayer, superb. Everything about the game was good, and that's because it wasn't any cheese to ruin my experience. You see, as a good player, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, I never want to make myself seem like a douchebag, but I'm just trying to make a very valid point here. As a good player, and a lot of other good players who are watching this video can probably agree with me, you enjoy seeing a skill gap. You enjoy seeing that you can improve in a video game and dominate lobbies through you playing the game, learning how to play it, and becoming better. That's the best part about being a good player in any video game. But in Call of Duty, they have been punishing the good players for years and years and years. And sometimes it's not as strict punishments like it is in Modern Warfare 2019, where you can't even run and gun anymore in the frickin' video game. In games like Black Ops 4, there's tiny little punishments. You know, like you could still pub stomp lobbies on the regular. But there were tiny little moments where a random trash player would get a specialist like a Tempest or maybe a minigun or something like that. And just that one lucky kill ends your whole streak and they got one kill on you because of that specialist cheese. You know, tiny little punishments like that ruin the game in my personal opinion. And there's no room for these free noob kills in my personal opinion. I just don't simply think that should be in any video game at all. I feel like every video game should make it strictly about gunplay, strictly about improving your own skill at the video game. Because all these tiny little things do, it just insults better players. And it insults players, even the players who aren't absolutely insane, but are trying to become better, it insults them as well. Because while they're trying to become better at the video game, while they're trying to learn it and master it and try to become a good player, they're still getting shit on by these absolute trash players who have to rely on these trash perks, trash weapons, and trash specialist abilities to get quick, easy kills. And that's just going to ruin their experience, make it even harder for them to become a better player because they're constantly trying to counter the bullcrap as well. Like I said, the oldest Call of Duty games are the best games, and that's how I'm forever going to think, to be honest with you. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, the first 2 games? Are you serious? There's so many games in the franchise. How are you going to say the best Call of Duty games are the first 2? And like I said, it's as simple as it is. It's just because they're very simplistic. That's it. I mean, I like games that are about skill. I like games that are about talent. I like games that offer you room to improve and less room to just stay unskilled and be able to stay at that skill level of being trash at the game and not even have to worry about improving. You can just continuously be trash and get kills like that. I like games that reward players for doing good, and I like games that will penalize people for being trash. So it forces them to try to become better so they can go good at the game, instead of allowing them to just stay at the same level they are, and they can be content because they just get easy free kills with specialists and easy free kills with noob tubes and stuff like that. No, I don't like that. I like games like World at War and Call of Duty 4, where if you're bad at the game, you'll get trashed on. If you're good at the game, you'll get better. That's all there is to it. But guys, if you enjoyed the video today, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you hate it, by all means, go ahead and leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you do want to chat with me or see what I'm talking about, video games or anything else in life, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And also, if you want to catch me live streams, which I do 6 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I do that over on Twitch at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. All those dates, and the name for that is JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.